Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see about the Python program to find the GCD of two numbers. You know that GCD is greatest common divisor. So given the two numbers, how to find the greatest common divisor of the two numbers. So this is done by the Euclidean algorithm. The program is done in Python. Let us see the concept of what is Euclidean algorithm, and then we'll go for the program. Okay, so here this is the method. Suppose you are asked to find out the GCD of two numbers 234 and 42. So this is the steps we are going to follow here. First, the pair of number is 234 and 42. Now what you have to do is we have to make this number using the division algorithm, the first number by the second number. So here 234 is equal to how many times this number goes in 42. Okay, this number 42, how many times it goes in 234? So plus the remainder. That means we are just dividing and finding the quotient and the remainder between these two numbers. So this is the answer. So 234 is equal to 42 into 5. So 42 into 5 times plus 24. So this is the quotient and this is the remainder. Okay, so we have to write the algorithm in such a way that the first number is equal to the second number into how many times, that is the quotient plus remainder. So here dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So you have to make this as this is the way you have to make the given number. So now this is the first step. Now the pair becomes 42 comma 24. Original pair is 234 comma 42, and the next time the pair becomes 42 and 24. So how it has come? Now the second number become the first number. So here 42 is the second number, the original pair. Now that has become the first number in the second pair, that is the new pair. Now what is the second number is the remainder is the second number. Okay, here 24 is the remainder, that is given as the second number. Then you have to repeat these steps again with this new pair, which is 42 and 24. So 42 and 24, you have to find out how many times 24 goes in 42. So 24 goes one time in 42. So 24 ones are 40. 24 ones are 24 plus 18 is equal to 42. So this number, the dividend, is given as the product of divisor into quotient plus remainder. So now this is the answer we have got by this division. So now this number, that is the second number, become the first number and the remainder became the second number. Here the second number is 24, that will become the first number. Okay, and then what about the second number? The remainder after division, this is the second number. So the pair becomes 24 comma 18. So now we have to repeat these steps again and again until we cannot further move. Now we have to repeat the same step, 24 comma 18. Now 24 and 18 is the next new pair. Now we have to find out how many times 18 goes in 24. So 18 ones are 18 plus remainder is 6. So we have written 24 as the multiplication of the divisor into the quotient plus remainder. Now 24 is equal to 18 plus 6. 18 ones are 18 plus 6. So now 6 is the remainder. Now the pair becomes the first number will be discarded, second number will become the first number of the new pair. So second number is 18 and it will become the first number of the new pair, which is 18. Now what about the second number, which is the remainder of this number with previous division? So 6 is the remainder. Now we have to give 6. So 18 comma 6 is the new pair. Now we have to proceed here. So 18 is equal to 6 3s are 18. Remainder is 0. That means we cannot further move. Now when this is the position, we have to stop repeating this process and we have to take this previous number as the common divisor, which is the greatest common divisor. So here this will become 18 is equal to 6 3s are 18 plus 0. We cannot proceed further, so we have to stop and we have to get the previous remainder as the greatest common divisor. Now this is the example for where the two numbers have the common divisor. Now the same can be done for the numbers which cannot have the common divisor also. For example, if you take some number like 7 and 5, so what will you say when it is 7 and 5 means we will put 7 is equal to 5 ones or 5 plus 2. Okay, and then we have to follow the same procedure. Then the number will become 5 comma 2. Then we have to write this 5 comma 2 as 5 2 2s are 4 plus 1. Now 1 has come. When 1 has come, then we have to stop and we have to say that 1 is the greatest common divisor. Okay, so now we'll see the program logic here. How the program logic works here is, this is the program, Python program to find the GCD of two numbers using recursion technique is used here, because we are repeatedly changing the pair of the numbers to find the GCD. So now this hash symbol gives the comment symbol of the Python program, and we are using a function concept here, and the function is the recursion function. What is recursion function is the function calling itself is called as a recursive function. So the function name is GCD. So as usual, you have to define the function using the keyword def and the function name and the two parameters a and b. So colon is the default syntax. After that, here Python indentation is very important. For example, if this is the if block, the corresponding else block should start only in the same line, and the block which is inside the if should start at least one space next. Okay, so minimum one space will be considered as a next block. Okay, so now this is the full function from definition to return. Okay, so what does the function says? If b is equal to 0, return a. Suppose if you are having the second number is 0, then a is the GCD, greatest common divisor. Okay, in case if that b is not equal to 0, we have to proceed. How to proceed? Else return GCD of b comma a modulo b. This is the remainder operator, that is the percentage symbol, a modulo b. So this will give the remainder of division by a by b and the remainder. That's what we have done in the previous steps here. Suppose if we wanted to find, this is the remainder operation. Okay, so a and a modulo b. Okay, so this is what mentioned over here. The function is here b and a modulo b. The second number comma we have to divide this number, first number by the second number, and the remainder of this number is the modulo operator. So this will be repeated again and again. That is what this GCD of this pair. Okay, this pair becomes repeatedly again and again. So this 234, 42, this is one pair, again recursive. After this logic, this becomes the next pair, 42, 24, again it is repeated. So it is a recursion function. Now the pair becomes 18, 6, and again it is repeated. Now since there is no way to proceed further because the remainder is 0, we have to stop and we have to say that this number, the previous second number, is the greatest common divisor. Here actually this is the, when you say it is a comma b, here b is the remainder, b is the greatest common divisor. So that is what we have done in the program here. So GCD of b comma a percentage b. So this is the program. Okay, when b becomes 0, a will be the answer. Okay, so now we have to, now the function is over, the function definition ends with the return statement, and the main program starts here. A is equal to int of input of enter the first number. We are getting the first number, and it is always should be noted that the number we got through the keyboard is always the string in Python. That has to be converted into an integer number because you are processing a numeric value. So int of input of enter the first number. Same way we have to find out the second number also. B is equal to int of input of enter the second number. So whatever number you give through the keyboard is considered as a string in Python, and that number has to be converted into using the int function. We are using the typecasting of int to convert the values that got through the keyboard into an integer number. So now A and B are got as the first and the second number. Then we are using this variable GCD. Again here it is a case sensitive. This capital GCD is not equal to small gcd. So when you say GCD is the variable name and here GCD is the function name. So now GCD is equal to GCD of A comma B. When this is called the function call. When the function name comes, this is called the function call. So it will call this function GCD of A comma B, and it checks the process as I explained in the previous example. So the process repeats and repeats, and that's why it's called as a recursive function, because GCD is called by itself. This is the function GCD. In that function itself, GCD is called, so it is called as a recursive function. For the theory part, we can use this simple example to write the example of a recursive function. So and print GCD. Now what the answer got is the GCD. So this is how the program works. And now let us see the output of the program. So I have given the two numbers, 234 as the first number and 42 as the second number. So when I gave this input, I got 6 as the answer. So that's what we have done in the previous example also. Here the 6 is the answer, which for the input 234 and 42. And I'll also explain the logic how the 6 has come. Okay, the same way I have given one more input with the common divisor which has 1, like this type of number which has no common divisor. So 13 and 17, for this type of number, if you apply the same logic, you will get 1 as the greatest common divisor. So that's all the simple logic of Python program to find out the GCD of two numbers using the Euclidean algorithm. Hope it will be easy to follow this, and thanks for watching.